Hi everyone, so this is take 3 of me trying to do the writing update for the month of July, and I'm going to hope that it goes better this time. We're just gonna hope. So it's Sunday afternoon. All I want to do is talk to you guys about all the amazing things that have happened in the month of July with regards to the writing. So let's get started. First and foremost, one of the most exciting things that has happened this month is that LT3 Press has accepted the second print editions and digital editions of my 2 novels, one of which is called Fight, one of which is called Earthquakes, A New Amsterdam Story. Fight is a standalone novel, Earthquakes belongs in the New Amsterdam series, and they've both been accepted. All the paperwork's been filed, all of that good jazz is with LT3. It's very, very exciting. I don't have any release dates or anything like that yet, but as soon as I do, I will let you know, because when all of the New Amsterdam stories are out in the world again, and for the launch of the final book in that series as it stands right now, as you may or may not remember, I'm working on the next book in that series, so we'll see. But as soon as all of the books currently in the series are out again into the world, I want to do a big contest and have like a giveaway and host some cool stuff. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm already on Etsy looking at things to put into kind of a gift basket situation where maybe some of it's like kinky and funny, or I don't even know, kind of trying to capture all of the elements that are in that series, which, let's just face it, that would be a lot of whips and chains, but I'm not doing that. So anyway, gonna do a gift basket giveaway kind of thing for that with gift cards and little goodies and things like that. So really excited. Once I know more, I will absolutely let you know. Ditto to the release date of Fight. Not sure when that'll be, but it's still one of my favorite books that I've written, and I'm really excited that it's going to get a second printing and just kind of get back out there, a new cover, kind of some updates. Very, very exciting. Next thing I want to talk about is Meet Me at the Gates, which is my self-publishing project. It has been published once. Lucid actually published it for me. Of course, they have since gone under. And so now I have got all of the rights back to that story. So what I want to do, what I am doing, is I'm taking it, I'm doing some editing tweaks, I'm adding some stuff that I wanted to add, re-putting some stuff back in that I wanted to keep, I'm adjusting some things, I've made a cover, and I have a plan on how to get that to an ebook format. Now, for those who don't know, one of the more complicated portions of doing an ebook, at least for me, is formatting it for whatever platform you're putting it on. So there's very, very strict guidelines to what you need to do and how you format a manuscript for ebook publishing. It's one of the reasons why occasionally when you get an ebook, you'll have weird skipping, spacing issues, some weird stuff, maybe some odd characters. That's because something went wrong in the formatting part of the ebook. It's not because, the author fell asleep and decided to start writing, Cyrillic characters for a while. It's not what happened. It was a formatting issue. So I found a service that is hopefully within my budget, who will take care of that portion of the process for me, and also incorporate the thank you page to all of my patrons and my cover and some other things like that. So I have a plan. Still hope to do that by the end of summer, and summer in my head is the end of August, 1st of September timeframe. So be on the lookout for updates on that little project of love, because I really do love the story. I was really proud of it when it came out. I don't know if it got some of the push or press that I really wished it had gotten, so I'm hoping to kind of do some of that myself. So we'll see how all of that goes. I have a list down here to make sure I don't forget anything. That's what I kind of keep consulting and looking at, because it's been a really busy month and I don't want to forget anything. So next up, we have already seen a sneak peek of the storyboards that Flew put together for our project that we're working on, loosely called Waystation. That is ongoing. There's been lots of notes exchanged back and forth. I've got obviously the storyboards. That was just a little snippet. There were 9 of those storyboards in little graphic format, and I just took kind of the middle chunk there. Really enjoyed some of the theories about what it's about. I'm not even really sure I can explain in a short, succinct way what it's about, but it'll be interesting to do the big reveal and to kind of introduce you guys to this world that we're making, and it's really, really cool. If for no other reason than I'm seeing a portion of my brain go down on paper in art format with a friend of mine, and we're just having a real blast putting it together and getting the story right and all that good stuff. So that is ongoing. Updates in the future incoming. And speaking of working with people who are putting things in my head down on paper, Henley and I have about 20,000 or so words on a book that we're loosely calling right now Flow. It will be the first book in a series that we want to do together. Right now it's in my court to work on my character's section. My character's name is Henderson. Henley's character's name is Simon. So Henley does his thing on that side where he writes the stuff out and does that chapter and then passes it over to me, and then I do my chapter and rinse repeat until the book is done. And then we do a read through together, and it's a really good process. We've kind of worked out most of the kinks. This is the, oh goodness, third or fourth book we've done. Let's see. We had Vision Quest, we've done Exile, and we've done a couple of short stories. So I guess this is the third full-length novel that we've done together. So, wow. Yeah, we've done a lot of stuff together. It's very exciting. We're still working, speaking of Exile, we're still working on that series. We have books 2, 3, and 4 mapped out. It's just that we wanted to do this one first for no good reason. We just kind of did. It was summer. It's kind of a more light, fluffy read. So that's what we were doing with that. And we have about 20,000 words written on that book. Meanwhile, my own projects, I've got Redemption, which is still ongoing. Haven't really been able to touch it for a little while because of anxiety in life and summer and plans and other projects, but it is still very much with me. The ideas are very, solid, concrete in my head. I know where we're going. I know what we want to do. It's a very difficult book to write, technically speaking. It's basically solid action with lots of intrigue, and it's very all connected, and I have to make sure that all of my players are doing what they need to do and spinning all the right ways, and so there's lots of notes, and it's very detailed, which I like because it's a challenge, and challenges are good, but still it takes a lot of brain power, so we're working on it in baby steps. So that's awesome. I also have 2 or 3 or 8 other work in progresses that I'm doing. I'm having kind of a hard time finding focus right now because there is so much going on in my life. That's a whole other video. You kind of saw some of it in the life update if you read that block of text, because by God, it was a block of text. But yeah, so as soon as I can find some focus and settle my ass down and put some words together, I'm going to work on that one, Redemption, and a couple of other works in progress that I'm really excited about as well. More incoming on all of that once my little fledgling plots have grown feathers and wings and are kind of flapping around tree to tree on their own, and I don't have to kind of baby them, right? So it's like I can talk about them at that point. They exist. They are fully formed outside of me, and I can talk about them at that point. But right now, while they're still in the nest and kind of getting weaned, I don't really want to talk about them too much. So that's going on. And of course, Patreon updates continue. You guys are going to see a new King of Nightmare chapter soon. I don't know when this video is going up in relationship to that, but obviously the next King of Nightmare chapter will drop on the last day of July, first day of August. So that's incoming your guys' way. Yeah, and I've got some more like behind the scenes and background stuff and a couple of new video series that I want to do. Somebody's actually more than one somebody that I don't know. I should preface this. I don't know these people, and they're asking me for more videos on my YouTube channel, which completely blows my mind. I'm very grateful that people want to see my face and hear me do things, but it still confuses me as to why. I'm completely good with this. I will see what I can do and try to make some more time manifest in my life to sit down in my studio and do some filming. Also, my birthday's coming up. It's August 8th. And I'm hoping to get myself a new camera for my birthday. We will see how that plays out. I'm also still trying to figure out tweaking the process of rendering videos on my software, because I think that there's some settings and stuff like that is not quite right. Still on the learning curve on all of that, but I will figure it out. Hopefully get better quality videos out there for you guys on my YouTube channel. And so yeah, these come directly from my phone. Like, we're just sitting here and I'm chatting with my phone, which is sitting on this really high-tech looking little tripod that looks like it's going to get up and walk on its own any second now, which isn't creepy at all. It's okay. I dig it. So yeah, that's the writing update for July of 2018. Lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff incoming. I am so very, very grateful for each and every one of you watching this, because your guys' support and interactions and obviously just everything you do helps me feel like what I'm doing is noticed, appreciated, wanted, all of this. It really helps on those days when I'm going, why am I doing all this to myself again? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, because there's reciprocity happening, so that's awesome, and I really am very, very grateful. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month of July, a fantastic August. I hope to see you guys a little bit more often on video format, and yeah, we will see what happens. You guys be good or good at it, and I will talk to you soon.